evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ket Cheng. Welcome to the online opportunity presentation preview of the Shanghua Company. First of all, I would like to wish all Malaysians a happy Malaysia Day. Every year, it is held this day to be a holiday to commemorate the establishment of the Federation of Malaysia, started in 1963, 16th of September. 57 years. This year, 2020, is significantly will be marked in history, unfortunately, not a celebration, but an unprecedented crisis. The COVID-19 pandemic. The institution of social distancing and punitive measure to contain the spread of COVID-19 has environmental, health, and economic effect. When economic shrinks, it simply means unemployment is going up and many businesses is affected. As shown in this Department of Statistics of Malaysia. As you can see from this chart, 46% is expected to lose their job, and 90% is going to have a decrease in income. And in that 90%, 30% is expected to have a reduction of income of over 90%. And as you can see, those who are running their own business, 50% can only survive 1 to 2 months. So that also provided they can give half pay leave or full-time leave to their employees. Now, with this kind of information, it is not meant to create fear. It is just an information for us to be more prepared, to think about what we can do so that we don't have this kind of sudden crisis coming into our life. As a result of this, many people have started to change, to think of any changes and to assess, have a sense of crisis, to assess their ability to cope, whether what they can do about this kind of what we call the new norm now. Okay. Are you prepared for the economic crisis? Some will be thinking of what can they do with the increasing cost of living, rising inflation. Many is fear of losing their job. I have friends in Singapore who is in the airline business. A few of them have lost their job. And a few of them are thinking these past few months, next year the company is going to announce who is going to be, so I could say, losing their job. And I have also friends who are running their own business. I have a friend who has a few stores in a few supermarkets and also shopping complexes, about 40. He has to actually close down half of it. And of course, the workers, they are also seeing that who are the one who's on the top, the managers, because they are cutting out all this which needs to have a lot of pay. So they are only retaining those who are in the middle and below. Now, some of them has also, because of this stress, has lost their ability to work and they fall sick. And this is where some unexpected crisis or emergency plan Like one of my friends, a few of my friends who has their family falling sick, for example, diagnosed cancer, and you require a substantial kind of financial commitment. And some, their retirement planning also, they have been disrupted. But there are some very proactive friends who are thinking of what we call a contingency plan. Second stream of income, third stream of income, multiple stream of income, to be prepared, more prepared of what is going to happen. So, the question is still remains, how long will you survive if you were to lose your source of income today? I'm not talking about savings. If you have savings, well, good and good, if you do. But to sustain your daily life, if you lose your source of income, how long can you survive? Even if you have savings, how long will your savings last? Well, I think I have said enough of such negativity, but it's the reality. In life, there is always ups and downs, and we are now down. So, I would like to introduce you to this one idea. With 1 cup of coffee, many possibilities. Many, many possibilities. The 1-1-1 cafe business plan. What is this coffee about? Let's talk about the coffee first. The CEO coffee is called the best coffee in the world. Why? Because of the 3 finest ingredients. The coffee bean is a prime coffee bean from Brazil. No flavoring, essence, no artificial preservative. Natural coconut creamer. Biotechnology is from Netherlands. Tasty, healthy, no trans fat. And there's one unique ingredient inside, which is called Jungian Ganoderma. Most of us known as Lingzi. This will increase the coffee taste and the aroma. Now, why is this so special, this ingredient? Because it's awarded with 2 National Health Food Accreditation for immune modulation and liver protection. Therefore, added health benefit of CEO coffee. It improves the mental alertness and sleep quality, relieve the migraine and headache, antioxidant effect, promote the diuresis, promote digestion, improve condition of constipation. When our digestion is regulated, that is where it helps in controlling the body weight and increase physical agility. You will feel the energetic effect. Uniqueness of this CEO coffee, not only it is healthy, not only it is safe, tasty, but one very important point is an income opportunity. Now you'll be wondering, how much is this coffee? Look at that. 35 ringgit per box with 20 sachets. That means 1 ringgit 75 cents per sachet with this 3 finest ingredient. And that unique Junkengendermer inside. For us, those of you who has taken this core product, we know what it is about. But for some new friends, let me just briefly explain to you what is this about. It is certified by the Taiwan government for immune modulating function, promoting and enhancing function. For the liver, protection of the liver. Not only Taiwan government, the Health Science Authority of Singapore, the Japan Health Food Association, the Taiwan Quality Food, and many other certifications, and also the Halal cert. Now, this is the function of Junkengendermer in our coffee. Very, very unique. It took 4 years. 4 years for the company to come up with this coffee. Because behind this coffee, there is a story that inspired our brand story. This gentleman, Mr. Terashima-san, was paralyzed from the waist down 3 years due to a car accident. Now he was wheelchair bound. His friend, Mariko-san, actually wanted to introduce him to the Lingzi, but Terashima-san do not like to swallow something. So Mariko-san says, why not I put the Lingzi inside your coffee? Not the CO coffee, the Japanese coffee that he is drinking. That is where in May 2001, after much insistence from this good friend of his, he drank the cup of coffee, his cup of coffee, with 2 capsules of Junken Lingzi. Within a few minutes, he felt this tingling sensation on his body and his finger. He can feel it moving. Now in his mind, he was thinking, it couldn't be my coffee, right? He drinks about 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day. So he said, why don't you add another 2 capsules inside? So Mariko-san add another 2 capsules inside, and minutes after finishing the coffee, he felt a warmth as his feet and his leg. And he stood up briefly from his wheelchair, unassisted, and sat back down again. With that, he has the confidence to consume 8 capsules of Junkengendermer Lingzi daily, plus his physiotherapy. Within 3 months, he was able to walk on his own with his own cane. As you can see, this is him with the Shuangho team in Osaka 2017. This is an amazing, amazing story. So, the 111 CEO business plan is very simple. Why? Drink coffee only. No risk. Why? It's 35 ringgit a month. 1 ringgit 75 cents only. High returns. More than 12K a month. Then you ask, do I need to sell coffee? No. Change brands only to CEO Coffee. Switch your brand only. Let me explain. The 111 CEO Coffee business plan How do you do it? Why it is called 111? The first one, you drink 1 box of cereal coffee a month. Simple. Number 2, the second one, share and sponsor one person or family to drink 1 box of cereal coffee per month. Simple. The third one, you and your friend continuously share and repeat this simple activity every month. 111. After 1 year, can generate the income of more than 12K per month. As simple as that. 12,280 per month to be exact. DSS. Drink, share, sponsor. Drink, share, sponsor. As simple as that. Let me again illustrate with this chart. The first month, you share with your friend, 2 of you. Second, you share with the second person, every month 1 person, right? Your friend share with his first person, 4 person. Third month, you share with the third person, and your friends share with their friends, same like you, every month 1 person. Fourth, you already have 16 friends. And on the 5th month, it's 32 friends already. You can see, with 1, 2, and 3, you got nothing. First, second, third month. Of course, it's just 2 box, 4 box, 8 box of coffee. But on the 4th month, 16 box of coffee, you have already 16 ringgit over. But on the 5th month, you have around 50 ringgit, which you can see is 2.5 times more. Yes, that is a small amount, but you can see this is the power of multiplication. Now let's go further. If you look at this chart, after the 5th month, the 6th month, 100 over, 7th month, 200 over, 5th month, 8 month, 9 month, 10 month, 11, and you come to 12th month. What happened to 12th month? You can see from here, 5,800 over. And on the 13th month, is 12,280, exactly as it is shown here on the 4th and 5th month. You see, 2.5 times more. And this is when the 12,280 income is generated. 12,280. Maybe to some it's not a lot, but to many it can actually has the power to do a lot of things to actually cope with this crisis with that kind of money. The 111 CEO Cafe, in a nutshell, have 4 very important criteria. Number 1, huge market. This is the data from Malaysia again. 25% drink 1 cup of coffee a day, which is out of 4%, 1. And more than 50% drink 2 to 3 cups a day. Isn't it a huge market by just drinking coffee? Second uniqueness is the coffee. Healthy, safe, and tasty, with that unique component inside, which is Yungken Ganoderma. Now, it has a very attractive business model. How many of you think you can make that cup of coffee? Pour the coffee, put in hot water, and make it. Simple, right? So it's easy to learn, easy to do. Of course, it's easy to teach. What is there to teach to make a cup of coffee? As simple as that. It's called a duplication system. No investment. 35 ringgit is not an investment. Of course, if there's no investment, there's no risk and no condition. And for the fourth point, it's the added business advantage. In business, there are two things which is very important. One is collection of payment. Number two is logistic. There are many gurus in FB. They say if you have an online purchase, it's not enough. You must have a delivery also handled. The Stronghold company has actually supported us really, really well with this auto repeat order, where your friends who sign up will actually fill in a form to debit their credit card or debit card every month. For 2 boxes of coffee, you will have free delivery. Now let's say your friends say, I don't want to have 2 boxes a month. I just want 1 box. Fine. 3 boxes quarterly. That is handled already. Money and delivery is handled already. Now for those who have signed up 3 of their friends, and 3 of their friends completed the ARO process, on the 13th month, you will have free coffee, 3 boxes. So in a multiple of 3. Wow. If you have 30 friends, you will have 30 boxes. If every month you sign up 1 person, that will be, and they completed the 12 months, you have 12 boxes of coffee at the end of the year. That free coffee. That means you didn't pay any money for your box of coffee for the whole year. You will have your coffee back. Now the question is, can you spend 35 ringgit per month to drink coffee? Can your friends spend 35 ringgit a month to drink coffee? Again. But the most important, would you like to earn 12K a month by drinking coffee? That is the question. If yes, act now. Register as a distributor and sign up for ARO. Membership form and starter kit, only 26 ringgit. ARO form, 2 boxes monthly or 3 boxes quarterly. Up to you. If you just want to sign up and want to buy your own coffee online, it's fine. Congratulations, your first step towards building more than 12K monthly income. So you ask me, hey Kat, after I do this, what's next? Again, very simple. Do you have a phone? 2 very simple steps. Do you have a phone? Everybody have a phone, right? Okay. Tap your mobile. Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Line, WeChat, and drink coffee. That's all. Just tell a friend about this coffee. That's all. As simple as that. That is the 2 simple steps after that. It is a breakthrough for us. This 111 CEO Cafe is a breakthrough for us. Change your expenses to income. Your coffee is free one. These are some slides that before the MCO, we already have a group of friends who's doing this. This is my own experience. I was sending a lot of CEO coffee to my friends and my family in UK. And in the post office, the manager saw this. And she asked me, what is that? I say, why don't I meet you tomorrow and I just make the coffee? And she signed up immediately, as you can see here. And this friend, the one in the middle, was actually also in Singapore. Was introduced by this guy, who is the boss of this guy, the sister. They have some health issue, so they want to also look at this plan. Simple as that. This one is in Ipoh. Another friend of mine who brought to his family, and we had what we call a coffee party. That was last year in Ipoh. And many, many people come. We have to do one day 3 to 4 times. You can see they are elderlies, they are young people. And this is really young people. She signed up because she's after 18. She wants to actually bring this to her friends in the uni. And some of it is in the food court. We are making some coffee and people just come and say, oh, what are you doing? Okay, with the cup and everything. As simple as that. This is all before MCO. As you can see, we have all the races here. We even have a Tamil home coffee party online. Okay, and this lady, she have this network and she brings her friends in Penang, in every way, and they just drink coffee. Mind you, these are all strangers. They are not her friends. Just met and just asked, would you like to drink the best coffee in the world? That's all. It's as simple as that. So now the MCO. Why I show this chart? These are all my invitation in Chinese, Mandarin, and Malay during the MCO. I created this invitation to do 111 CO coffee party online. Can you see how versatile, how flexible this is to do? I can just change like that. Social distancing, okay, I can do it online. And look how happy we are. Look at all this. That 2 glasses of iced coffee, wow, it's really amazing. This is videos that we have created how to make the coffee with our breakfast. These 2 model in the video, one is in Chinese, one is in English. When you make the cup very hot, you pour out the water, you open the packet and you pour it in. And if you take just a little bit of water, like maybe 50 ml, with that cup, that particular cup, this cup, and you take a frother, you froth it, and the smell, the aroma just come up. And then you pour in again water. You can take a frother or you can take a spoon. You just stir it. And you smell, you close your eyes and you smell. Then the first gulp, if you're taking the one without the sugar one, you can feel the bitterness of the coffee and the links. The second gulp, suddenly there is a change because you are salivating. The third gulp and the fourth, you just can't put down your cup of coffee. You just can't. Even for those who say they don't drink coffee, I have met so many of them. It just tastes absolutely wonderful. And if you like iced coffee, my goodness, my young friends, 20 hours in Singapore, he just can't live without our iced coffee. You just take one sachet of coffee with sugar and without sugar. You froth it with only 100 ml of water and you pour it into that glass. You can see that glass here. In Malaysia, we call it gao gao, and pour it in. My goodness, the taste of it is out of this world. It's really out of this world. Many of my young friends were saying, without that iced coffee, I cannot live without that iced coffee. It is absolutely wonderful. Sorry, I have to go back. Okay. This lady, before the MCO, she is tapping her phone and drinking coffee. During the MCO, she's also doing that. Now, she is a mother, a housewife from the north of Malaysia with 3 very young kids. Do you know it so impacted her because during the MCO, she's free in the house. So she do more tapping, more clicking, more FB. And what happened? After the MCO, everyone comes to her and said they want to sign up the MCO. And her friends, after looking at her income during the 2 months MCO, now, for 1 year, they didn't want to look at this. Now, after looking at her income slip, they cannot believe during MCO, a housewife can make 4-figure income. I'm not a housewife. I do not know how she feels. But the way she was expressing her happiness was, I feel so touched, so very touched. And I feel so blessed and grateful that this MCO has actually come as an opportunity, not a crisis to us. The acid test. You cannot lie. We cannot lie. Those pictures are not Photoshop. These are real pictures. I asked their permission before I put it up. You cannot lie. You can see the happiness in her face. This guy, before the MCO, he's always going all the way already. During the MCO, he cannot go anywhere. So what does he do? He do this. Coffee party, coffee party, coffee party, coffee party. And what happens? Later, after me, you will hear his testimony and how his network of people explode with just one CEO cafe plan. Now, you'll be wondering, who is that charismatic, dashing man in that photo with all these guys, right? This is the mastermind behind the 111 CEO Cafe Pen. our system leader, Mr. Gu Chenjun. He sent us this chart during MCO from Taiwan. Who do you choose to be during the COVID-19? In the fear zone, learning zone, or growth zone? Selling and nurture makes you an entrepreneur. Selling without nurturing makes you a salesman. If you truly understand this 111 CO cafe plan, you'll be inspired. It is proven before the MCO, during the MCO, RMCO, and now many has started to see what is this all about. Be inspired with limitless possibilities, with a cup of coffee. This is an opportunity, a genuine opportunity. 12,280 ringgit, 4,600 Sing dollar. What is this sum of money to you? It meant a lot to me and a lot of my friends. So with this, again, for those of you who are new, please talk to the friends who invited you. And in our company, we have a lot of support. Our groups, your leaders have a lot of support. We will be always here to support you because, furthermore, it's just coffee. It's very simple. With that, I would like to thank all the people that have given me support, and also thank you for your time. Thank you.
My name is Eugene Hui. A little bit of introduction of myself. I've been in the stronghold business for the past 9 years. I am an accountant by profession. I came into the business because of my mom's health. My mom had coronary cardiac infection, which is, in normal words, heart attack. 3 blockages, 70%, 60%, 60%. Through Stronghold, Lindsay, Poland, and all the other wonderful products, my mom gained back her health and vitality. And that's where my Stronghold journey begins. Stronghold CEO Coffee 111 plan came in the right time, and it's all about timing. I already have an existing network. With the Stronghold 111 CEO Cafe plan, my network actually propelled to another level. Let my story begin. I'm very blessed to got to know Stronghold business. Because of this 111 Cafe plan, many people actually benefited from this plan, and I am also one of the benefactor. Let me start my story with this first testimony, which is mostly about health, but also a little bit of wealth. I got to know this stranger. She's a Malay lady, Malay friend of mine. 4 years ago, she started to take Lindsay tea. But after that, there was no news. We lost contact. 4 years later, she contacted me. As you can see from here, this is the lady's mother's leg. There was actually a fish bone that poked through the leg, and it was there for a month, and it started to it started to deteriorate. When they went to PPUM, Pusat Perubatan University Malaysia, the doctor actually cut a part of the skin and told her that if it's continued to deteriorate, they would actually amputate part of it. So, upon hearing that news, the doctor immediately contacted me and I went there to see her that night itself. I introduced her Shuangho CEO coffee, no sugar. She believed me, she started to take 4 cups of CEO coffee, no sugar, every day. For 1 week, it started to dry. The following week, she started to take 4 capsules of Jiaho Lingzi, consume. 1 capsule put on the wound to actually cover on the wound. And as you can see from here, 4th of September to 29th of January, the wound from this, it became like this. Of course, it is not a smooth journey. I actually advise her to change a bit of her dietary habits. She has to diligently drink the Shuangho Lingzi coffee and also take 4 capsules of Jiahe Lingzi continuously non-stop. And lo and behold, this case didn't stop there. It actually went to another diabetic food, which she introduced me after that. And the case is almost the same like this first case, where she started with Lingzi coffee, 4 cups a day, no sugar, and also 4 caps of Jiaho Lingzi, consuming 1 capsule on the wound itself. So, what I want to say is, this coffee works, and it's very easy to do, very easy to learn, and it's very easy to teach. From just simple sharing of how I do this case, it actually went to another case. And this continue with this uncle. As you can see from your screen, this uncle's, he has his hand, he suffered like this for many umpteen years because he was actually a farmer. He planted vegetables and used a lot of pesticide. From there, he went to all the hospital in his hometown, doing all the injection, trying all the Western and Chinese medication, and also other products from other companies, but there was no answer. So, this lady is the niece. She was actually talking to me. She started drinking our Shuangho Lingzi coffee already. One day, we had this idea. Hey, what do you think? Do you think our Lingzi coffee can help? So, very happily, without much expectation, we posted every month 3 boxes of Lingzi coffee, no sugar, to this uncle, to his hometown, and they started to drink. Lo and behold, from January 2020 to March 2020, from this hand, it became this hand. But that was not all. He started to drink Lingzi tea and also used our We Care body lotion. The next thing would be Nutri Health. So as you can see, all these happy faces is actually in one line, in one network. It all started from here, this man. And it went to all this. The man in the white shirt is actually the brother of this man holding the Lingzi coffee. So, this news spreaded like wildfire in KL itself. And the next thing, what happened was, this lady, just now you saw her, she started to do a lot of coffee party. And this is all in one network. So this happened in July 2020. All these are all successful Lindsay coffee party sharing. We share without much expectation. Every day we just invite friends. Hey, you like to drink coffee? Can I bancho you the best coffee in the world? Can I treat you to the best coffee in the world? That's the phrase that we use. And this lady, she is very smart and she's very quick in signing people. All because this plan is very simple. Very simple to do, very simple to learn, and it's very simple to teach. So you can see all these friends, she doesn't know them. It's from the Tai Chi group. And this, she just called them and they came for coffee. Most of them signed up. During July 2020, her network actually grew from 0 people to actually 50 to 70 people. These are the boxes, the cartons of coffee that we sold from July 2020 to August 2020, and it's continuing this way. All just by sharing, having coffee party. So the next slide that I want to show you is in my network. There's actually another man who this husband and wife team, Mr. and Mrs. Saw. This is Jane. Jane actually got to know the Shuangho Coffee Lingzi, and she thought that it's a very happy way we can do this, we can share this coffee. And her important message to me was she would like to share with her friends something so simple like making a cup of coffee, giving people health. That's what she wants to do every day. It makes her very happy, and she thinks that it's a good deed to do a good cause. So why not we start this golden opportunity? And because it can garner 12,280 every month. When Jane told her husband thought that this is a scam. So never mind, we didn't give up. Jane and I went to a lot of friends. We call a lot of friends, we call a lot of her relatives. We do a lot of coffee parties during the past 1 year. So every week we would be going out, making coffee to people, sharing without much expectation. And on the 30th anniversary of Shuangho in Malaysia, Mr. Koo came to Malaysia. So Jane very smartly invited Mr. Saw to our Sri Damansara headquarters. And Mr. Saw saw Mr. Koo, and somehow or other a seed has been planted in him. And he started to share with his friends. And not only now I'm making a lot of coffee party with Jane, I'm going out a lot with Mr. Saw to actually do coffee parties until Mr. Saw is doing it on his own, because as this plan is very simple to do, simple to learn, and simple to teach. What happened was, the next level down, Mr. Saw found Mr. Lee Jinglong. And at the same time, the same day, on the 30th anniversary, Jinglong also saw Mr. Koo, and that he took a picture. And what he did was, he's very good in social media. He did a TikTok about our Shuangho 111 coffee. And his network actually expanded during MCO, after MCO, because of the Shuangho 111 coffee plan. That's not about it all. And because Mr. Saw had many umpteen years suffered a skin allergy, a serious skin allergy, as you can see, no medication can help him heal his leg. No medication, he tried many things before. So Lingzi coffee helped him a bit, but now he is taking 12 capsules of Jiaho Lingzi every day for the past 3 months, and this is still continuing on with other Stronghold products like lactoberry and protein and pollen, this is the result that came true. And because of this, his level of confidence in this plan has grown from something that he didn't believe until now. He just clocked in his VMship in August. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Saw. So now, because of his VMship, Jinglong is further being encouraged, further being shown the way how we do this in a very simple manner of making coffee, bancho coffee, belanja coffee, marilah minum coffee, and making people more healthy and also garnering a second source of income. How do we do this? Turning our daily expenses into an income generation, making it a second source of income. During these times of MCO, I think it's one of the best plans in the world, and it's one of the best coffee that you must taste, you must drink, and you must drink it with your heart. And share it, and share it, and share it every day, even while you're sleeping. I've come to my final slide. As you can see, I'm not a person who knows how to talk. I don't really know how to talk. I share from my heart. I've been doing this for the past 9 years. A lot of people have rejected me. A lot of people, even family members, have doubted me. But I've gone through this. So let me tell you, new friends, if you are listening to this, give it a try. It's only 61 ringgit, but it will build you and you will become an entrepreneur. You will turn from someone who, like me, has nothing to become a normal but extraordinary, but we can still stay humble. This is my story. This is my stronghold business, and I thank you for your attentive listening. And here I feel very blessed, and I'm very grateful that Stronghold came to Malaysia. I hope that if you are listening to this, give it a try, because we need this. We need health. We need a second source of income. Before I step down, I would like to thank all the people who has helped me, especially my parents who introduced, and my sister who introduced me to this Stronghold business. Thank you very much.
Double Crane and 3 decades of persisting excellence. With humble beginnings in Ganoderma cultivation, Double Crane has since grown, endured, and stood the test of time. For decades, we have pursued the fulfillment of mind, body, and soul, the realization of health and wealth in all aspects of life.
双后是讲求诚实与正直的经营理念，以及给人健康、给人信心、给人希望、给人成功、给人欢喜的5大信念。
Double Crane's Ganoderma, manufactured through fully integrated production, has been awarded countless domestic and international certifications, including immune modulation, liver protection, aging delay, and improved physical constitution of allergy. Double Crane is the most trustworthy premium brand for Ganoderma supplements in Taiwan. Needless to say, these remarkable records are the result of world-leading technologies that have been exclusively developed here at Double Crane. Double Crane began building the world's largest greenhouse technology farm in 2008. At the farm, we develop our own strains and precisely control the composition of active ingredients, thereby forging new possibilities in the field of Ganoderma cultivation. Our Young Ken plant has acquired multiple global patents on Ganoderma production. From mill powdering, extraction, freeze drying, filling, packaging, to metal detection, and obtain numerous international certificates that guarantee the highest standard of food safety. To uphold our commitment to innovation and development, Double Crane established a national-level R&D center in 2014 and recruited a large number of experts and scholars to form a professional biotech group. Professional expertise and cutting-edge facilities are our two core advantages here at Double Crane. We strive to enhance the effects of Ganoderma application to ensure that each Ganoderma capsule produced by Double Crane is of the impeccable quality that fulfills and even exceeds international standards.